First of all, today's video is not brought to you by Wrangler or Stetson. I just like the way they look and how they feel. This is the 2021 Toyota Highlander Hybrid, available in all-wheel drive and front-wheel drive. It's a 3-row, 7-passenger SUV, and it's got a lot of competition in the world. We'll talk about that, as well as the pros and cons, price points, demonstrations, and a whole lot more. Let's get started. So under the hood, regardless of trim level, is a 2.5-liter inline 4-cylinder with 2 electric motors, electronic CVT. This can tow up to 3,500 pounds. Nice to know for a hybrid. Total horsepower output is 243. Fuel economy, 36 city, 35 on the highway. Again, front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. We happen to have the all-wheel drive.
By the way, the non-hybrid, a 3.5-liter V6, which gets out 295 horses, 263 pound-feet of torque. That's mated with an 8-speed automatic transmission. And the fuel economy in the front-wheel drive of the non-hybrid, 21 city, 29 highway.
And if you're wondering the color, opulent amber.
So here's a breakdown of what's new and some of the pros and cons. First of all, what's new? A sporty XSE trim debuts in this hybrid lineup. There's more advanced safety features that are standard. LED headlights are now standard. And of course, this is part of the 4th generation that was introduced in 2020. The pros and cons go like this. First of all, high fuel economy for a 3-row SUV, sensibly priced compared to the non-hybrid Highlander, a quiet ride and quality, plenty of standard and available safety features. Not so good, which is typical in 3-row vehicles. The 3rd row seat is cramped and not a lot of cargo space behind that 3rd row, which I'll demonstrate. And finally, it doesn't have a lot of get up and go when you hit the throttle. The Highlander remains a popular choice with almost all families thanks to a number of conveniences that are standard, a quiet ride, very quiet, extensive safety technology, and really good fuel economy. If you're looking for a crossover with the comfort and handling characteristics of a sedan, you want to put the Highlander at the top of your test drive list. If you're looking for a sporty and fun-to-drive SUV, maybe look somewhere else.
And if you are interested in taking this midsize SUV off-road, which I wouldn't necessarily encourage, it does have 8 inches of ground clearance.
The Highlander is a versatile crossover SUV with maybe what you call a sedan's soul on the inside. Good news for families, of course, and drivers alike. The driving position is pretty comfortable. It has a thick steering wheel and easily readable gauges. The screens and buttons sit low in the Highlander center stack like those in a Camry, and outward visibility is excellent. The seats offer a supportive and even sumptuous riding position, making this vehicle a comfortable cruiser for short and long trips. The one strike against it is probably the tight back seat, which is only necessary in a pinch and even best just for kids. Even the base trim level hybrid feels like an upscale SUV with many standard features, excellent safety technology, and high quality materials. Some rivals' top-end trims feel more plush and opulent than this vehicle's pricey platinum trim. Still, the Highlander is already so quiet and comfortable to ride around in that it has many competitors beat on those key points, in my opinion. The standard size 8-inch infotainment screen employed in most of the trim levels works just fine, but it doesn't particularly stand out. But those who want a little bit more go for the 12.3-inch touchscreen. It's got a lot of capabilities, a lot of options, and of course, you can swipe left and right and has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto.
Here's a look at your real-world backseat legroom and headroom from a guy who is 5'11", 6'1" with the hat on. And here is my legroom behind the driver's seat, and that's my position as a driver up front, so plenty of room in this midsize for legroom in the middle row for people who are average height or a little bit taller than myself. And here's my headroom back here, and at first it seems a little cramped, but they have the indent in the roofline perfectly placed just above my head and my hat, so that works out just fine for me. And they also have on our tester here the sunshades that pull up so you can keep out that sun. It's on this side as well as that side.
Every new Highlander for 2021 comes standard with the Toyota Safety Sense 2.5 Plus, which is what Toyota calls its premier driving safety technology suite. The Highlander Safety Tech list is one of the best in its class, featuring a pre-collision warning system, left turn intersection support, lane keep assist, lane trace assist, automatic high beams, full speed adaptive cruise control, roadside recognition, curve speed management, and cyclist detection. In a class as family-minded and focused as mid-size crossover SUVs, the Highlander still manages to stand out from most of the pack, especially in this category.
All right, cargo demo time. There are a number of ways you can open the lift gate. There's a button just left of the steering wheel. There's one here on the key fob. You can press and hold that. The third way is just below the blue hybrid Toyota logo. There's a soft pad right there. The fourth way, hands are full. This is perfect. Little kick underneath the bumper. It beeps a couple of times and up it comes. There's also a button here on the edge. So when you do walk away, you can press that or hold the key fob as well. So a lot of options there. Now behind the back row here, just over 16 cubic feet. This is a decent amount for groceries, which I've utilized this week. I've even pulled these seats down to make a little bit more room if I wanted to put something back here. Folding this row down and the middle row down, you expand it to over 84 cubic feet of cargo volume. A decent amount, a little high liftover height here, but doable for that large family that wants to haul extra things. They don't want to use that back seat because we all know third rows in most mid-size SUVs like this one gonna be reserved for kids. Okay, pushing the button like I said, closes, walk away, and you're good to go. The MSRP range on the hybrid is between $38,500 and $48,500. If you went for the non-hybrid, here is the competition, and it is a tough one for Toyota. The likes of the Palisade, the Telluride, the CX-9 from Mazda, the Jeep Grand Cherokee, and then either the Passport or Pilot from Honda. This is definitely worth a look and absolutely a test drive. I'll include more information on everymandriver.com. And if you are looking for a good deal in your zip code, check out my free car shopping tool. There's a link below this video for that as well. Until next time, I'm Dave Erickson. See you next time. Adios.
Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time.
One more thing before you go, I've added links in the description below to some of the best-selling automotive accessories and products on Amazon right now, plus links to some of the product reviews I've done. You can find it in the description below this video. And if you don't mind, take a couple of seconds and click that subscribe button. I'm uploading 2, 3, sometimes 4 new videos every week, and I don't want you to miss anything, plus it helps support my channel. As always, if you have any constructive criticism, thoughts, or suggestions about my video, please leave it in the comment section below.